Welcome everyone to the quantum frequency for divination. I am the Divine Mystic. Today is September the 10th, 2019, and I'm conducting a bi-weekly astrological reading. Before I was drawing the zodiacs that I had written down on a piece of paper. I recently found a deck of jumbo playing cards here. So I pulled out all of the court cards and I've assigned the zodiac to each one. So today I'm conducting a bi-weekly reading for the astrological sign of, and we are doing Cancer. Sorry about that, guys. So Jack of Hearts is the card that I have assigned to Cancer. So I have selected the Jack of Hearts, Cancer, because you are the youngest of the three water sign zodiacs, looking up to Scorpio and then to Pisces. Okay? You are the hopeless romantic of the zodiac, again, the Jack of Hearts. So, okay, so let's begin here. Spirit, what messages do we have for Cancer, please? Okay, very flirtatious energy off the top. Cancer, flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Okay, so Cancer, instantly what I'm seeing here is that there's somebody who you've recently just met and getting to know each other. Somebody who you're very attracted to, somebody who you could actually see a long-term future with here, a honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. But for some reason here, Cancer, there is some sort of pause or hesitation that you're having. I have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you may feel instinctively the need to kind of pull back from this person a little bit. Or you definitely you don't want to take things fast. You don't want to rush into things. You want to enjoy this person and really get to know them. Inner temple, devotion, tune into the portal of your heart. Kind of like, what does your heart really want? You're trying to really listen to that, Cancer, this time around, because it's like you don't want to jump into a relationship with this person right away. There could be something about this person that reminds them of your past, or somebody from your past. So you're just trying to figure out if this person is actually different. You're trying to listen to your intuition a little bit, tuning in to yourself, using your intuition, trying to figure out what that's trying to tell you. But there is a note here to stay optimistic about your love life, so stay open-minded about this person. Perhaps you don't want to commit to this person right away, but maybe you want to date them a little bit more casually. Could be something that is coming up here for you. The other thing with it too, Cancer, is it's really indicating that, like, you may, again, I'm just getting the sensation that you want to explore your options here. Like, your instincts aren't quite turned on. My instincts keep me adaptable in the face of any obstacle. So you aren't quite there with that attraction and that energy. And Pillar of Light, your vibration is rising. You are the Oracle. What this is indicating to me here, Cancer, is that you're on a path. You're working on healing a lot of energies inside of you. You're also working on creating new beginnings for yourself with this energetic upgrades, a new way of being integration. It's really talking about, like, you're trying to become something. You have a goal. You have, a life path, a life purpose. I'm on the right path and divinely guided, and you're working on it. Okay, you're working towards whatever it is that your soul is calling you here to do. And I think this is the question, is whether or not this attraction or this person is what you want. But the Courage card is here. with the desire. So it's like, what this is saying is if you want it, have the courage to pursue it. You see the two dragons? This is kind of mirroring this inner temple, this twin flame energy. So this could either be like you're holding out for the right person here, or like you're kind of questioning whether or not this person is that connection to you. Your dreams are complicating things is what I'm hearing. You might be having dreams that contradict what's happening, or there's some sort of contradiction happening in a dream state, which is making you question everything. And I think that's why this questioning is attraction. But I think this attraction, and what you're not realizing, Cancer, this is actually you. A lot of people being attracted to you at the moment, and yet you want to feel the need to want to retreat. Yeah, and it's coming here with flight plan, a trip, disappearance, lack of closure, like retreat, pull back. Like, I'm not sure if I want to move forward. But Cancer, I have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energies of all. So what this is saying is, if you want this, go after this. This is for you. Okay, if you want this, this is after it. Part of the reason why you're not so quick to move forward, I have don't forget your umbrella, foresight, preparedness, contingency plan. Again, there's something about this person or this situation that's kind of got you feeling a little bit uneasy. Yeah, a little bit uneasy here. And I think it's because I have radio toxic environment, emotional vampire. What I'm hearing from that is that you've dealt with some toxicity from the past. You've dealt with a lot of heartbreak from the past, repeating cycles as well with round and round, scatteredness, aimlessness, and repetition. You're not looking to repeat the same mistakes that you've repeated in the past. And part of that is not moving too fast and not getting committed too fast to any particular person. Yeah. Cleansing, purification, detoxification, and release. You have done a lot of this. Okay, this is why your vibration is rising. This is why Pillar of Light is here. This is why you are the Oracle. This is because you've purged out those negative or some of them anyways. Like this is a path that you're on. This is not necessarily something that you've conquered or that you've accomplished, but it's a path that you're on and that you're remaining focused on. I focus on what is working. So you're remaining focusing on this. I craft my core desires with certainty and ease. So again, it's like, okay, I may not be perfect, but I'm working towards that. Okay, and it's like daily steps, daily efforts is what I'm hearing. So you may not be sure or certain that the person that you're dealing with understands you fully, because again, it's there's something about it that's reminding you of the past, and it's holding you back a little bit here. But it's only in your own mind. Yeah. See, again, the Four of Pentacles, not again, but the Four of Pentacles is out. So holding on to that belief system, standing firm in what we believe in, and not really willing to be swayed. You may feel as though you have a friend who's trying to persuade you in one direction regarding this, and you're just not really willing to listen or hear them out about that as well. Like you're kind of like, okay, no, this is my turn. I'm going after what it is that I want. And the play card is here as well. With play, celebrate, have fun, don't be so serious. It's really indicating to me that, like, I'm just not sure you want to be committed at the moment. And here comes the Nine of Pentacles with the Lovers down on the bottom of the deck. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. You want to be free to go with wherever the energy takes you. You don't want to be committed. You don't want to be tied down here at the moment until you know that there's no toxicity in this relationship. You could have had a lot of, like, because I have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords. This is depicting a past relationship. This could be also somebody who's passed on as well, that you're dealing with, like a spirit in your environment. But there's a lot of back and forth, a lot of arguing in that situation. And the Devil card is here with it, indicating to me that this is not the type of relationship that you want. What you had in the past is not going to be what you're having in the future, because you're moving towards this new this new karma that you're creating for yourself. Akasha, your guidance is divinely guided. So you're really you're going after something new. And the Nine of Wands is like the wounded warrior, but it's here with protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. So this is indicating to me that you're protecting that heart space and you're not willing to open that door so quickly for that person. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. I do have the Devil card out here on the table, but again, like what you want is the right thing at the right place at the right time, and it doesn't matter if it's this person. It's any person in general. This is what you are coming to terms with, is that you're just more like, okay, obstacles or detours in the right direction. If you're not going to give me what it is that I want and I need, then I'm going to be moving forward from you. Now, in the meantime, if I want to have some fun with you, so this could be you weighing out whether or not you want anything more than just a friends with benefits type of arrangement with this person, and part of that decision and what complicates it, I think, a little bit, is that, okay, well, if they're going to be more than a friends with benefits situation, is this going to lead to marriage, which is the ultimate destination? Because I do have the Four of Wands. This is out here, okay, with the King of Wands, So this could indicate marriage to a fire sign. Okay, this could be also indicating that a fire sign and could be getting married as well, that you may be aware of, because I do have the Princess of Wands with the Princess of Cups, so possibly a very good friend also. It could be coming through with something like that. But with the King of Wands, ultimately you're going to be having that heavenly connection. I have celestial encounter, heavenly from the stars, beyond the veil. This is kind of the divine providing you with a gift in this King of Wands. And this King of Wands is the person that you're going to be marrying, and this person is far away from all of the past traumas and all the past drama that you've been through. I think a lot of your past partners or a lot of past situations have been a lot of drama, and there's been a lot of karma made from those, because my capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. So when I see this card, it's a lot of words, but the way that I see this is just a lot of perhaps unfinished business coming through as well. And with the Devil card, this could be the past resurfacing, but it's all in a way to, it's all in the name of cleansing. It's all in the name of cleansing. So if you find that past people are coming back to your life, this could be exes. Given that chance, I think, to talk to that person, I would take it. You may not get to see them again. This could be something that, and this doesn't necessarily mean anything that they're going to pass or anything like that. For some of you, it could. But basically, what I'm seeing is, they might leave, if they moved away and you never had the chance and you never saw them again, would you be content with the way that things left off? Or would you want, so this is apologies due on one other side. If you if you're feeling that you want an apology from this person, well, when this person comes to you and offers you one, you need to be kind of a little bit receptive to that. Now, I understand that, don't forget your umbrella, foresight, preparedness, contingency plan. To me, you wouldn't necessarily be welcoming to somebody knocking on your door from your past, ready to talk about things or work things out. But this could be exactly how this is kind of happening, and it's happening as you've come into this period of optimism and playfulness, and that you're kind of you're working on yourself. You've become a different version of yourself. With I craft my core desires with certainty and ease. You've become a completely different version of yourself. You've grown up. So Also, what I could be seeing here with the King of Wands and the Four of Wands is somebody that you've known from childhood, perhaps somebody even just a little bit older than you as well, who has seen you grow up, could be approaching you with the intent and purpose to court you. Could be one thing that's happening here, and this again, this situation is going to be coming in. And this is going to be leading into marriage. But what I see like I said, it's only going to be happening when you're vibrating on that high frequency. And on that high frequency, you're not ready to commit. You're not ready to commit, especially to toxic energies and toxic people. You don't trust it. You don't like it. Hope is the conduit for miracles. You've now come to a point, Cancer, where you have more hope in yourself, more belief in yourself, to get involved in something like that. Okay, so it could mean waiting a little bit. Now, and others of you, I see you guys really like this person who you're questioning. I do see there being the possibility of a physical connection between the two of you, and I think the two of you guys would make really good fuck buddies. Because it's like there's a lot of intensity, or there's a lot of like good feelings. You guys are able to pleasure each other, but it's whether or not it's what you want. Ultimately, you have to decide. And maybe your decision here, like I said, you're willing to pull back, and you're not necessarily willing to jump in full swing or into anything. And that's just what it is. Like I'd say like you're almost confused. Like which way do I go? You know that, okay, with the Five of Pentacles here, you know that you don't want to be left out in the cold. You don't want to feel left behind. You want to get onto that ascension train when it comes. And you realize that part of that is marriage. Like you may be actually just coming to a time in your life where you're feeling as though marriage is important to you, or maybe it wasn't for a while now. But yeah, definitely not. Like allow your instincts, and trust those instincts as well. So if you have instincts about, like, again, this round and round energy that's kind of going through this repetitiveness, and this is what this is, and I kind of get the sensation that you are looking at every contender that you have, because there's more than one suitor here for you, Cancer. But you're kind of going round and round in your mind with these people. So there could be a group of people that keep coming up for you. This could also be indicative of, well, as like you're filtering them all through this one thing, or these things, or this what it is that you want. Okay, you're filtering them against this. The King of Wands and the Four of Wands. Like, are you him or no? Are you him or no? Right? It's kind of like this. It's this energy, and sometimes the indecisiveness, Cancer. So I do have the Temperance card, and she can certainly represent indecisiveness. Also Sagittarius energies. But kind of going, like, this indecisiveness could be kind of killing you. It's like, oh, I don't know what to do. You don't know what move to make. Some of you guys have more than one option. Like perhaps you guys are dating two people and you're trying to make a decision, and maybe some of you didn't even realize that you're dating with two people, but now all of a sudden like this flirtatious energy has been out there, and it's like it's kind of caught this attention. So maybe you have somebody who's coming towards you as well, with the intention that you had flirted with them with the intention of committing or something like that as well. So you could be dealing with that. And honestly, if this is what you're dealing with, Cancer, you're like, oh my God, no, I never put my intention into that, anything like that, right? But this person's like, oh yes, you did, and like they're almost like coming at you, like they expect something from you, is what I'm hearing, and you're like, no, get the fuck on, type thing, Cancer. When I let others shine, I shine too. Sometimes you have to take a back seat here, is what this is saying. So I'm not really sure what that is in regards to, but being able to do that, it gives you an opportunity to see things from a different perspective, and focus. Like you'll see things in a way that you hadn't seen things before, by kind of taking a step back and being more of a watching energy as opposed to more of an acting energy. Could be like, and this is what I think this is saying, is that like you're kind of liking being chased right now. You don't necessarily want to. You don't want to be the one to do the chasing. And again, you're kind of putting out there that you don't want a heavy commitment. Is what this is the energies that you're giving off here at this time, and it's only because again you flirt, you emit attraction, you attract others, you find attractive people, and then you're kind of like, oh well, yeah, and you kind of flake out a little bit when it comes to like starting a new relationship. But it's all because again, like you're looking for that right person. Is it safe for you to love? Do they belong in your bubble, or are they toxic? And the lovers, like who are they? And who's going to be that person? Okay, Cancer, that concludes your bi-weekly reading. I hope the video has resonated with you. If so, go ahead and give the video a like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're interested in personal readings, I've put my price list down below, so there's a little bit of everything for everyone. Go ahead and check that out. And if you guys want to support me further, I've put my link to my Instagram page for 724 Architecture down there below, so check that out as well, Cancer. And I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.